I don't want to discuss Peter Obi for any reason. Not for anything, because I don't want to discuss him. You can ask me about the leader of my party, I will answer you. Whether the question is right or wrong, I will answer you.
Each time I mention Peter Obi, you become suddenly uncomfortable.
No, because I don't want to discuss him.
Does it look because he's now looking like a leader of the Southeast?
No,
politically speaking.
It's not my leader. It's not my. I am the most important politician from that zone. Serious. I don't want to discuss.
So Peter Obi matter is not a serious matter.
It's not a serious matter in my chapter. That is the truth.
Let's take a breather. Get some water for Senator Orji Uzor Kalu.
And you drink water with me too.
Chai. Indeed, Orji Uzor Kalu needs water because in body they prepare him. As Shehu mentioned the name of Peter Obi, you guys remember recently or earlier this year, the same thing happened when he was asked about Peter Obi. He said that he don't want to talk about Peter Obi. He doesn't even want to say anything about Peter Obi. That Shehu should not ask me anything. He repeated it again today, my people, as well as what he said concerning Nnamdi Kanu. Orji Uzor Kalu said that he is the most important political leader in the Southeast. Chai! Wonder shall never end. And he said, come 2027, that Tinubu will get 100% vote in Abia State, that Shehu should bet him. Even when Shehu said, the way APC is talking about 2027 is as if they have already written the 2027 election results. He said that even though that it is time for Igbo president, that Igbos should wait, that Tinubu need to go for second term. That come 2027, Tinubu will beat Atiku, Obi, Jonathan, and anyone that comes to contest for president in 2027. Anyway, let me allow you guys to watch the full interview and hear everything Orji Uzor Kalu said here. Definitely, you are going to have a good laugh. And also, do well to subscribe for more updates. Like the video, share it, and also leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for doing so.
Perhaps I should begin with what came out of court today. In fact, yesterday, there seems to be a very heated debate between the Speaker of the House and a lawmaker from, federal lawmaker from Abia State, who stood up as a matter of privilege and saying that there is a need for Nnamdi Kanu to be released for medical checks. And there are those who are campaigning on the outside also that the man should be let go. But you are a leader from the state, a former governor, a senator representing Abia State, and those who are asking for Nnamdi Kanu. This, on one hand, has to do. It has a judicial angle to it, and it has a political angle to it. How best do you think? You're a very good friend to the president. You're a son of Abia State, and you are in the center of all of this. What are you asking for?
Well, thank you, Sean. You know, this case is before a court of competent jurisdiction, and I'm not sure it's a very good thing for me to come out openly to start canvassing my opinion without knowing the opinion of the judge. And on the point of the presidency, I think the president is also watching the judiciary axis. Remember, all of us are doing backdoor diplomacy as much as we can because of the respect, utmost respect I have for the judiciary. I cannot make Justice Omotosha look like a fool by discussing his case before a television station. And the president knows we have been talking to him on how best to resolve this issue. And I'm sure very soon the president will find how best it will be resolved. It's before a court of competent jurisdiction.
Is this matter a top priority on the table of President Tinubu?
I cannot say because I'm not presenting.
But you spoke to him about it.
I've discussed this with him many times. And
what was his reaction?
I cannot tell you what I discussed with the president.
I mean, it's not me. You're telling the people. No, people in Abia State.
No. I cannot tell them what I discussed with the president. It's a privilege for me to have spoken to the president. So,
but what would you like? I mean, and I'm not asking you to discuss.
What I like is for them to solve the problem amicably.
Politically, rather.
Yes, after the judiciary pronouncement, because it's before a court. The Attorney General is there. Anybody can approach. The right process of discontinuing a case can be done by the Attorney General of Federation and not by people shouting either in the television or in their houses. We should respect Justice Omotosho. And this is what I've always said, Nigerians. We must respect the decision of our courts.
So your own prayer would be that Nnamdi Kanu should be allowed to go home, so that you think that this will allow for permanent peace in the southeast?
It will bring everybody equally. My decision is I cannot decide for the court now, but I have spoken to the president my opinion, and president have my opinion, and some of the legal people have my opinion, and I cannot say my opinion before you because this case is before Justice Omotosho.
Now, I'm not asking you to discuss what is before Justice. I'm just saying what your opinion cannot conflict.
It's only Nigeria.
You're not discussing whether Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist or
no. It doesn't make any meaning. Whatever it is, there is a need to come together and work out something between the federal government and that family. So I still believe that is possible.
Look at what happened with Simon Ekpa and in the Finnish court, and what we are seeing in the southeast. Before Simon Ekpa was being arrested, and the federal government in Nigeria, and I had spoken with the CDS at the time, and in fact I asked him the question at the town hall when he told me about what their plans, the prayer to the Finnish government about the activities of Simon Ekpa all the way in Finland and how it's affecting the southeast region of the country. Sit at home, and it does look like there seems to be some calm in the southeast region. What do you make of the Simon Ekpa situation and how it has been handled so far?
No, I cannot discuss such things.
Why not?
Now? Because I have told you, I've discussed this matter with authorities, high authorities in Nigeria.
That was Nnamdi Kanu's matter.
Whether Ekpa's son, I've also discussed with the authorities in Nigeria.
You seem to be a bit politically. You are trying to be political. Is it because this is going to affect you politically?
No. Listen
to
me. You know my position about national issues. Because this case is before Justice Omotosho.
Simon Ekpa's case is not before.
No, all of them are the same. They are before a court.
It's not, sir. The case of Simon Ekpa is not before Nigerian court, and I'm asking that since that case has been handled by the court in Finland, there seems to be a relative.
Oh, was that your question?
That was my question about Simon Ekpa and the fact that
since Simon Ekpa is not there will be relatively peace in the southeast. I'm not sure that is Nnamdi Kanu's group that are pushing for these problems, but if there is a way that we can sum up all political something and come together and agree on something. And where I have mentioned option A, B, C, D to the authorities. And if the authorities agree with what I profile, there will be peace very soon if they agree. With respect to Justice Omotosho's court.
You are one that has told me, and I remember this was several years ago, it's about 14 years ago now, or 13 years ago, I interviewed you in your Victoria Island house in Lagos when you told me that the Igbos are marginalized, and you've said it recently to me also that the Igbos are marginalized. Look at what is happening in Lagos, for example. There are some senators who went to the trade fair complex and who said, like, whatever has happened there is some kind of marginalization. How do you see this?
Yes, you can say that. You have not had. I'm sure that people have not used. When President Tinubu was Governor Tinubu, I was Governor Orji Kalu in Abia. We had a long run that we were able to settle those matters. There were houses built on canals. I went to Aspanda, I went to Alaba Market, I went to Oshodi Market. On many occasions with Governor Tinubu then now President Tinubu. We inspected all those things. And we were able to come called Templars and how to ameliorate the sufferings of the people. And I'm sure Governor Sanwo-Olu cannot wake up and want to suffer the Igbos. But if that is what they are doing, it is not the rightful thing to do. They could have come to a middle cross route. You have breaking the law, and this is the penalty of breaking the law, and this is what you will do. If, when President Tinubu was Governor Tinubu, we sorted those things out, myself and him. And we were able to have a common ground.
The position of the Lagos State government here is that they've given notices, and there is also this issue about the federal government and the state government, who has the control over land and its usage, and who owns the property, where the federal government's own property resides in a particular state, who has the upper hand, who is in control, who is in charge, whether or not those inhabitants or those who own those structures have legitimately gotten the right of occupancy or the right to erect those properties from the Lagos State. There are a lot of questions.
No. Usually, strong. When the land is by water, you set back. Some are owned by federal government, some are owned by the state government. I cannot see. I'm still going to go to Lagos. I'll make effort to reach to Governor Sanwo-Olu and his authorities. I'm going to see those things by myself, because if government has said they are set aside and you contravene it, and notices have been given to you, both parties, I'm just saying, because of the economic, Lagos State government might be right, because of economic problems, they could have resented by not going to pull down the buildings and find a better solution. I'm not saying when you do what you are not supposed to do, you are wrong. But because
it could be that some of your brothers there were
yes,
wrong.
they might be wrong. Why not? Because if I gave a setback and you did not follow the setback, the house will be pulled down.
When you told me, and you've said this a few times, that Igbos are marginalized, in the scheme of things, now you belong, at that time, you don't belong to the ruling party. And there is a clamor for
I've always been in the ruling party.
At the time when
I was two-term governor of...
I'm saying that when we had that interview, you were out of... You were not the governor.
I was not a governor. I was not a senator.
Yeah. So, and you said that it was a time for Igbo presidency at the time. Do you think it's still time for Igbo presidency in 2027?
Well, I'm in a party where we have made a decision to feed President Tinubu for the second time. Even if I feel that it's for Igbo presidency, those thoughts are no longer visible, because I'm caged up in a party where I have signed to nominate President Tinubu. So it's no longer visible. I don't think it is visible, but the party I belong to have chosen a presidential candidate.
And which is President Tinubu?
Which is President Tinubu.
But in the scheme of things, does he still leave a sour taste in the mouth of the people of your region?
No, let me tell you, we really need presidency, but if a president can be fair to all Nigerians, and be fair to all zones, and be fair and bring justice and equity, nobody should be thinking about where the president comes from. What Nigerian people is asking for.
Is President Tinubu fair to your people?
Well, I'm not in position to say now. All I know, we are giving them whatever constitutional to say. When you are in position of authority, there are a lot of hits from everywhere. So President Tinubu is trying to address these issues.
But you don't think that the Igbos have been fairly treated just yet?
No, since after the Civil War, Igbos have not been fairly treated. I've told you this many times. I don't hide in saying it. Igbos have not been fairly treated in all over Nigeria. And I want Nigerians to know that they need to reabsorb the Igbos and play on the rules with the Igbos the way it's supposed to play, so that everybody will be equal, that the country will develop. As long as you want to clamp down the Igbos, the country will find it difficult to do.
How do you think...
We have a lot.
How do you think that the Igbos are being clamped down? Igbos, commerce-wise, upper hand, trade-wise, upper hand, economy-wise, upper hand. Igbos are literally in every nook and cranny of this country. Go to in the interior. You've lived in the northern region of the country. Go to the interior of Bauchi, the interior of Maiduguri, the interior of Sokoto, the interior of Katsina, Taraba. The Igbos are there. Anywhere you cannot find an Igbo man, be worried.
Nobody will live there, I agree with you. But you see,
so how then is an Igbo man?
The sagacity of saying, oh, these Igbos, the comments discourage people. My children came back here, and when they went out to go around, they said, oh, the way they talk about Igbo people in this country. I said, well, that is what it is. Igbos have not committed offense. I have not committed offense. I didn't know how the Civil War started. I didn't know how it ended. And we should forget about that. Look at small Rwanda with all the hatred in that country. You can see the progress they have made. We should be able to leave this tribalistic something, leave religion, leave ethnic, leave the language I speak. For
almost 50 years now.
After almost 50
you think
years.
That the Igbos are not forgiven or they are not
reabsorbed? No,
reabsorbed?
they have not been forgiven.
How do you think we can correct this?
It's by being fair to everybody. But like you have tried to drag me to talk about the court of Justice Omotochi, I told you no, because it's not fair to talk about that court. I'm following the law.
To be done to the Igbos that will make the Igbos think that they are
just rehabilitate them and put them
of the nation.
As a part of the country.
How?
Which President Tinubu is trying to do now. Bring them back.
He's trying to do, but he has not done it.
No, he's doing it. I mean, our roads are improving, our everything are improved on the way, unlike the way they were left before. Before, nobody talks about the express road. Look at it. Done the Port Harcourt express road going to Port Harcourt, doing the Enugu Long-Panta Express Road. Is doing a lot of roads in our area, a lot.
Do you think that this issue that you are saying, this marginalization or not being unfair, do you think a lack of trust? Do you think it's one of the reasons why an Igbo man has not been Nigerian president since 1999?
I might think so. Not only 1999, because you see, the country have grown so large that it will be difficult to break the country. People have intermarried, people have done investment, people have done all kinds of things. When you watch me, Sean, I will use Ejiba Football Club to always give you an example. When I was governor, the Ejiba Football Club was there. We never pattern on anything that is not the best. You see, the left foot back, Sean, Mohammed, Okafor, Ekpenyong, everybody. I used the best 11 to achieve what Nigeria wanted to do. And that is my belief. That is what is in my head. And I believe that every Nigerian have a role to play. And Igbo should not be demonized. So Igbo, this all kinds of names. My children were so upset the day when they went to Wusa Market. And we cannot...
You think that Igbos are seen as second-class citizens in this country?
Well, whether they are or not, I don't feel so. It's not written on me.
And that's why your ambition of wanting to be president, you still have that ambition.
I still have the ambition. I'm competent to be president of Nigeria. Are you very competent?
But it's not in 2027.
No, it's not. I'm supporting President Tinubu.
So imagine if a southerner becomes president in 2027, that's after 4 years, and I'm imagining now you as a grandfather now, by the time another southerner will get a chance, that will be in another 12 years. 12 years plus your age now, you'll be in your 80s.
No, I'm 65.
Yeah, for 12 plus 12.
What will I be?
You'll be like 78 or close to 80.
President Trump is 79.
So you still can be president.
Yes, of course. If I'm healthy, if God give me life and good health. The question is not age. The question is competency. What is in my brain I need to deliver? It's not when or where. It is how ready you are.
You think that the Igbos should support Peter Obi? Maybe the aspiration of an Igbo man.
Let me be honest with you. I'm a member of APC, and I don't want to discuss Peter Obi. I've told you this before in this channel. I don't want to discuss Peter Obi for any reason. Not for anything, because I don't want to discuss him. You can ask me about the leader of my party, I will answer you. Whether the question is right or wrong, I will answer you.
Each time I mention Peter Obi, you become suddenly uncomfortable.
No, because I don't want to discuss him. I've told you before, Sean. Yeah. Any day you want to discuss Peter Obi with me, give us 2 hours. You be in the model. Keep him there and keep me here. And we'll be able to sort it out. This is what I've told you.
He wasn't even your generation of governor.
No.
He wasn't your class of governor. All of a sudden, does it look because he's now looking like a leader of the Southeast?
No,
politically speaking.
It's not my leader. It's not my. I am the most important politician from that zone. I have won 2 states before of PPA. I have run for president before. My 4.9 million vote is still there. It's 2007. And we achieved a lot with PPA. We had ministers, we had ambassadors, we have all kinds of appointments with President Yaradua. And you cannot be telling me anybody can run for president. But what I want to tell you, I want you to discuss issues that concern.
Because, I mean, Peter Obi seems to be the most popular Igbo man.
No, why don't you
politically speaking?
No, you are making it. If you are in Labour Party, keep it to yourself.
Who?
You.
I'm not a politician.
No, listen to me.
Listen, you
for the last time,
yes,
the last time, let us arrange 2 weeks' time, put Peter Obi there and put me here.
On what? For what purpose?
On any purpose you want us. Any question you ask me about.
You Peter, get defensive. I will say I mention Peter Obi.
No, I will say it is present.
Is it because they are saying that Peter Obi might beat your party if you contest again?
Let us be serious. Can you? If you don't want to get serious, I will remove my suit and rest here. Let us be serious. I don't want to discuss.
So Peter Obi matter is not a serious matter?
It's not a serious matter in my chapter. That is the truth.
Let's take a breather. Get some water for Senator Orji Uzor Kalu.
And you drink water with me too.
There are those who think that someone like Goodluck Jonathan, maybe his time is not yet over politically. Is a comeback for Goodluck Jonathan. What does it portend for your party?
If I'm President Jonathan, I will not think of running for election.
Why not?
Because first of all, it's constitutionally banned by law, and nobody can do more than 8 years of our constitution. So anybody telling him...
Are you speaking on the point of law
no,
as a politician?
Both point of law and as a politician.
You might be wrong.
Listen to me.
Legally speaking.
No, I'm not a politician. I'm an entrepreneur who found myself in politics. Because I have second address, third address, and fourth address. So any person who thinks he can... If I'm Goodluck Jonathan, I just become the statesman I am. And let me be honest with you. You want to hear the truth. You know, I say the blunt truth. None of these people parading that will defeat President Tinubu.
When you say none,
I say all the people you think that are parading. Whatever you call them.
Peter Obi.
Whatever you call them. There are none of them.
Where is this confidence?
We know ourselves. All of us know ourselves. We eat on the same table. We know ourselves. What are they going to offer Nigeria that we're not offering?
Nigerians want a better deal.
Not a better deal, because when you go for economic reform, it doesn't come in one day. We had no economy when President Tinubu came in here.
The beauty of democracy is that
we had no economy.
Just a moment.
Don't push me to economy.
Let me ask the question.
I say we had no economy.
It's not a monologue. It's a conversation.
No, it's a conversation.
Just a moment. If you allow me to put the question, sir. The beauty of democracy is that the people have the right under law, and that is where their franchise is embedded. They have the right to change government. They have the right to retain government. They have the right to decide for themselves who they think is better. Whether or not those decisions are right or wrong, they have the right to exert it.
Thank you. I'm not saying that the people have no right, but I'm saying when you have a right, your right is your right. When you have a place, your place is your place. What new thing are they going to be doing? Before President Tinubu came in, there was no economy. We were just printing naira and recycling and going back and forward. Now, we're a big family, and the reform is taking place. When you want to do a reform, the reform starts getting better. I'm an entrepreneur. I can see the light on the tunnel coming the other side, but it's not trickling down. So the down is still suffering. I can tell you this.
Are you able to tell your friend the truth?
Yes, of course. He knows I tell him the truth.
You told him that the average people, the microeconomic aspect of the economy
is not doing well yet. It's not doing well. He will do well because in every reform, where we are today, the Brazilian government went through this in 2003. And President Lula da Silva brought back the economy where it's supposed to be. They suffered for a couple of years, and they brought back. So these are the difficulties. You can see when you saw last year, the dollar was almost 2,000 naira to a dollar. Today, the dollar is 1,400 and something. The fiscal policies, the other policies are now getting better. You are no longer regulating. The central bank are no longer thinking about selling of fuel, selling of granite, selling of akara. The central bank are focusing on the fiscal policy. And you can see it is the truth.
But the letter for the request for borrowing came to the floor of the Senate.
Yes.
How do you think Nigerians should receive this? More borrowing?
It's not.
Just a moment, sir. When we say we're borrowing more and we say we are making more money, does that make sense?
No. Listen, borrowing does not mean you cannot borrow. It's what you use the money to do. I'm always against borrowing for not implementation of infrastructures. If it's borrowing to do infrastructure, we are better off. If it's borrowing to do rail lines, we are better off. If it's borrowing to do roads that improve the lives of Nigerian people, we are better off. But borrowing to pay salaries is what I don't like, honestly. But the borrowing today is necessary because in economy, when you are down, let me tell you, because we are Nigerians. I'm not sure you travel to even Obomosho in your village. You don't travel anywhere in the world, so you don't understand the world economy. I'm talking about you, since you want to hit me. If you see, the world economy is in trouble. I know your children and wives live in America, but you don't travel anywhere. You are sitting down here harassing politicians and businessmen. But what I am telling you is that the world economy is in trouble. And when economies are in trouble, what do? Do you close your hands and allow the economy to get grounded? You have to borrow.
But you mouth that you're making more money and you're giving more money to the states.
No, the more money is also good for investment of federal government. So the federal government have to borrow. Because this money is shared. Do you want President Tinubu to the state and use it to finance the federal budget? So his alternative he had is to borrow.
What was the explanation for the request for this borrowing?
No, it's for investment. Investment in infrastructure. And you know it's true. You know the borrowing is right, and we have not even reached to the threshold of our borrowing. So for me, I don't see anything wrong at all in borrowing. It's what we are doing with the money. So we're on course. Why don't people give 2, 3, 4 years? My greatest pain is that Nigerian people are suffering down the line. But we need to go through this economic reform. We are not going to go halfway. And this is when SAP started. People say, SAP. We need to go back. And the drawback, the benefit we didn't get. You people should encourage President Tinubu. I will advise all those, we are not yet on election date. I would like to appreciate all those running for president to come together in a round table. Let us provide their own experiences and advices to President Tinubu so we can come together and bring out and work on the economy and let Nigerian people enjoy what God has given to them.
All right. We're due for another break, but I'm curious though, Governor Kalu, because when you say that Igbos they're not being fairly treated, and I know that someone like Godswill Akpabio is from the South. Tajuddin Abbas is from the Northwest, President Tinubu from the Southwest, Vice President Kashim from the Northeast region. Do you think maybe in 2027, if your party gets back, an Igbo Senate presidency will be a fair deal?
I'm not going to discuss that.
Do you want to be Senate president?
I'm not going to discuss.
Is that your ambition?
I'm not going to discuss that with
That's what you want to be?
I'm not going to discuss
Anything
that with
president
you.
to your name is what you want to be.
I'm not going to discuss that with you.
That's what people around you say.
No, I'm not president of Nigeria.
You
I'm
want
not,
to be Senate president in 2027.
I'm not president of Nigeria.
Why can't you just tell Nigerians?
No. Only president
ambition?
of Nigeria decides what.
But that is what you are telling people that you want to do.
No, have I told you so?
Have you not discussed it with your friends?
No, did I tell you so?
No, but
I didn't tell you.
Have you told your friends that you wanted to be Senate president?
No, did I tell you so?
So I'm asking. So
who is my friend?
If you become Senate president, would that be a fair deal for the Igbos?
I'm qualified to be anything. I'm qualified to be.
So I'm asking, would that be a good one for the Igbo,
I don't
Igbo
know,
nation?
But what would be fair is to give Igbos president of Nigeria.
Including Senate president?
Including anything they can give it to them. Igbos deserve everything you want to give them.
The Minister of Science and Tech and Innovation resigned over allegations of forgery, also perjury. How did he scale the screening? And you were part of the Senate that screened him, and you guys didn't see that coming.
Well, we are not supposed to be looking at certificates. Our duty is to screen the candidates, not certificates. And the Senate did a very good job by screening him. And I congratulate him for resigning, because if you have anything that is in conflict with what you do, you quietly resign, and it's an honorable thing to do. So I'm not even thinking it's an issue for discussion.
Do you think it's a dent as you are one of the leaders of the Southeastern APC? You've lost one person in cabinet.
President Tinubu will replace another one. There's one, when one door closes, another window opens. It's just that I pity him. He's a very good friend of mine, and unfortunately, it happened.
You heard what Atiku Abubakar said about the situation, that it brings disrepute to this cabinet and dishonor to this cabinet, that you find a minister whose university degree certificate and NYC certificate is in contention. And how did such a person even get nominated for that?
He's not the first in the world. Even in the U.S. Congress, there are people, their university degree were in dispute. I don't want to discuss what any other person said.
Is yours in dispute?
No.
So why do you think this is normal?
I mean, I'm not saying it's normal, but I'm just saying that it's not something should be facing the country now. What should be facing the country is the economic problem.
We are a people that is trying to build a reputation.
Yes, we are building.
We are trying to help the world think and know that we are good people.
Listen
and so
to me.
when you have...
What the man has done is honorable. It's not supposed to be issue for discussion again. The man found out that whatever he has done is wrong, or whatever he did is not right.
You don't fear prosecution for him because he's in the realm of perjury and it's in the realm of criminality. Perjury and forgery.
You can't do the job of Inspector General of Police. Allow the Inspector General of Police to decide what his job will be. So why do we like to castigate people over the television or something? Allow the people that is their job to go and do it.
Give us an understanding of what you see for 2027. I see a lot of confidence. It's as if you people have written the result. The way you are so confident. It's 2 years away to the election, but you come with a lot of confidence. Tinubu is going to win. APC is going to win.
No. My confidence shows you because, like in Abia, for the first time, President Tinubu will win there. Because we are working very hard.
What gives you the confidence?
What gives you the confidence is interaction with the people.
Do you know the percentage of vote President Tinubu had in the whole of Southeast?
No, for what he had in 2023 is immaterial. I'm looking at the future.
And you and your friends in the APC want to deliver 100% to Bola Tinubu in Abia State.
No, listen to me, not 100%. President Tinubu is going to make e-roll. Possibly in 2023, I didn't put all my best. In 2027, if God give me good health, as I am, I'll put in my best. I'll go there to live for 5 months. Mind you, in 2023, I just went there for 3 weeks and the election came. I'm going to be there for 4 months, 5 months, living in the place, campaigning every day and night.
And you think that would deliver Abia for APC?
It will be delivered Abia to President Tinubu and for APC. Yes.
Are you deceiving the president that you can deliver Abia?
Me deceiving the president?
Because
I don't need anything from the president to deceive him.
Look, I mean, as a political journalist, just for a moment, sir.
No.
Just for a moment.
No.
Look at the trend and the pattern, sir. Your party has done badly in the last 10 elections in the southeast. Your party in the presidential election have not been able to pull any weight in the southeast. So how come you want to win? Your party has not won any southeast state presidential election since 2015.
I'm not going to talk to you anyway. Mind you, in my senatorial district, Buhari had 68%.
That's your senatorial district?
Yes, that's my senatorial. And President Tinubu is going to repeat the same thing. President Tinubu will have almost, if we work very hard with our people, we have almost the same 68-70% from the people of Abia State. Buhari had 68% because I sat down there and I campaigned day and night. In 2027, if God give me good health and give me the way it is, I'll be there to campaign for there. You know how I campaign. That I go day and night. I go from morning till night, house to house, room to room, and he will win.
Yeah, it's interesting that politicians always like to take a bet on this program. Unfortunately, there's some people who have planned to go to court on my behalf. Someone has taken a bet like this on this program, and the person had eaten his words. In 2027, we'll see what happens.
No, I want you to take a bet.
No,
and you refuse to
I can't do that because my job does not allow me to do that.
Okay.
But I wish you the very best.
Welcome to